On this week's episode of Stompbox Saturday, we check out a very special Beetronics pedal. What's going on, my friends? It's your old pal SeanPierceJohnson, and welcome back to Stompbox Saturday. I am so happy that we can finally get back into the swing of things, and I can't think of a better way to get us kick-started than with the Beetronics Vezzpa. Now, you might be looking at this as yourself and saying, hey, that looks a little bit different than the one that I'm seeing at various different stores online. Well, that's because this is a very special custom shop version made for yours truly. I can't thank Felipe and the guys at Beetronics enough for arranging for this to happen. It is so absolutely cool, and yes, it will factor into how I feel about this pedal that they made something like this for me. But hey, they did something nice for me. It's not often that people do nice things for me. One last thing before we get into this, there are timestamps available in the description box below, so feel free to check those out and jump to whichever portion of the video that suits your needs most. Let's get started. Like most good fuzz pedals, this is a very simple circuit with a simple control layout. Two knobs on the back of the enclosure for volume and sustain set your overall tone. But the real magic of VEZZPA comes from what the foot switch is able to do. Now you'll notice it is a silent-ish foot switch, or about as silent as any foot switch is gonna get. But it's got this cool little digital brain thing in it that allows you to do some very cool things with the foot switch. First, you're able to swap between two different fuzz circuits, one regular fuzz circuit and then the Octave Stinger circuit. The way you're gonna do that is you're gonna turn the pedal on, and then you're gonna do a quick double tap with the foot switch in order to swap between the two. You can do it however you want, and of course, one tap turns the pedal off. But when the pedal is off, or even when it's on for that matter, you can do a momentary effect by pressing and holding on the foot switch for however long you need, and then releasing to either turn the pedal back off or turn it back on. It's pretty cool. And that's really all you need to know in order to get things rolling with a Vezzpa of your own. So let's finally hear this thing. And I'm gonna show you the range of the volume and sustain knobs so that you can get an idea of what you're working with. As you can hear, the lower range of the sustain knob definitely chokes things off to the point where when it's turned all the way down, you've got no sound, period, even with the volume knob turned all the way up. That's no problem for me because my favorite way of running this thing is everything on 10. But let's go for something a little bit cleaner by plugging into the Hughes & Kettner Black Spirit 200. I think it's a real testament to the work that Beetronics has done on just the basic fuzz circuit of the Vezzpa that it sounds good in front of the orange and in front of the Black Spirit 200. Not many fuzz pedals are as widely versatile. They kind of have a home territory that they like to stick in. This one performs admirably across the board. And with that in mind, I want to wrap this video up by showing you guys a few different fuzz pedal settings that I've conjured up with my new favorite Octave Fuzz. And with that, my friends, our look at the Beetronics Vezzpa has come to a close. So how do I feel about this thing? I feel really good about it. So good, in fact, that this is the absolute last Octave Fuzz pedal I am ever going to need. And I would feel that way if this was a retail version and not this special custom one made just for me. The fuzz circuit by itself sounds fantastic. I love that I can use it in front of any number of amplifiers in my collection. I actually haven't plugged this into an amp where it sounded bad. But then having the octave circuit in it, keeping that saturation and that spittiness that I love about the normal fuzz circuit, but really being able to hear the octave overtone too. Most of the time with octave fuzzes, I find I lean less on the sustain and more on the level. This, crank both knobs up, switch between them at my whim, and I'm having a grand old time. And I again just have to really stress how great Beetronics is with their aesthetics. Now, custom shop thing aside, this badge on the front of the pedal that shows you the controls and everything like that is an incredible design and super psychedelic, and is on the retail version as well. But not only that, they go to the painstaking trouble of getting these custom circuit boards that look like honeycomb with their Jimmy B icon on it. It is just, they go above and beyond. They are a company that absolutely designs stuff that looks and sounds great, but I also just have to really give it up for them being as kind as they were to send me something as special as this. I think it's pretty awesome that on the color portion of the box it says SPJ on it and not standard or custom shop. It's the SPJ version, which is very nice. But they also included this very kind little note, and it's just, it really is nice to know that there are some really cool, really creative people in this industry, and that, well, the fuzz pedal is alive and well in the 21st century. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Stompbox Saturday as much as I enjoyed making it for you. I think the Beetronics Vezzpa is worth a look for yourself. And if you enjoyed this video, please help to support the channel by giving it a thumbs up, sharing a link to it with a guitar playing friend of yours, and of course, clicking the subscribe button, ringing the notification bell so you never miss any of the videos that get uploaded to the channel. Thank you so much for spending part of your day with me, my friends. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. And until we see each other next, my friends, I'm SeanPierceJohnson, wishing you all out there great tone, great health, and of course, happy stomping. Cheers, friends. I'll see you in the future. God bless.